Hello there, Aquarius. Let's tap into the energies of the universe to find out what's the message for you as it relates to this shifting. As you know, we're in a great big shift right now. The earth is going through her cycle. She's purifying, she's shedding, as well as the cosmos, And as within, so without, as above, so below. So you too might have been going through some shifting in your life here. You might find like as it relates to certain things in your life, it's a bit challenging and sometimes a bit um cloudy as to the way forward. There's a lot of uncertainties surrounding the future moving forward. So what is this shifting about and how does it affect you? What message the universe has for you at this time here? And not only messages or but what advice does the universe have for you as you maneuver yourself, as we maneuver ourselves? But for you right now, we're really focusing on you, Aquarius. As you maneuver yourself, what are the advice the universe may have for you at this time here? So let's tap into the messages for you. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. I do appreciate, love it, and it's very much not taken for granted. I do hope all is well with you and yours. It's getting the sun is setting, so I might look a bit darker here, but we're going through nonetheless. Yeah, we have here some energies. There is some I see sacrifice here. There's an energy of patience that you're asked to cultivate. Yeah, there's definitely shifting coming in for you as well here as the world shift. There is some trans shifting coming here. You're asked to transmute some energy as well. And there is a closing of a cycle, a closing of an experience here. So just as how I said, the earth is purifying. Yeah, the sun is getting hotter, the earth is purifying. There is the same thing is happening within your life here. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be leaving with a lot of wisdom. We have the wise woman here. Joy is here as well. I'm also picking up with this work being here. Like there is something, is either the universe is saying like there's an energy of overworking or there is some work that needs to be done here. Let's dive deeper. Let's clarify these cards. The Maiden of Clarity, where I'm feeling like this Maiden of Clarity is going to allow you to finally come into a realization as to how is it you go about doing something, or come into clarity about something that might have been worrying you or bothering you for quite a while now. That is what I'm getting with this Maiden of Clarity here. Why is Maiden of Clarity here for Aquarius? The King of Cups. So you're coming into some kind of clarity that is going to balancing out some emotions. And these emotions could be surrounded by, your way forward. You're not too sure. The news is just projecting all kind of negative information and messages. You see how is it that life is getting more challenging and more hard and difficult, and you might be wondering how is it that you're going to maneuver yourself, how is it that you're going to come out on the other end of all of this shifting. You're moving into some clarity. Some clarity is coming in. The clarity might be very well coming in through this reading here, so take it as it resonates. Give me something else for this. We have the Star in reverse here. So there's a level of you not being with the Star being in reverse, an energy of you not being in a very vibrant, uplifting energy. And this is why you need clarity, because I'm wondering, why is this clarity here? This is an energy that you might be feeling down at this time. You might be feeling as you're not feeling optimistic. You might be in a more pessimistic sort of an energy. Balance is coming around these emotions here with this King of Cups. Clarity is coming in. Why it work here? It's either the universe is saying the Fool coming in reverse for works. And why is the Fool here for works as it relates to the shifting universe? We have the King of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing like there is something that you might be doing at this time as it relates to your work to bring in resources that is not really working out for you, that you don't feel comfortable with anymore. You're called to put up some boundaries against that. I'm feeling like you need to call a spade at this time, or a sword a sword. It's not truthful to who is it that you want. It's like who that you are at this time. The Fool being here is not taking a risk on a particular opportunity. I'm feeling like an opportunity is going to present itself that you're called to take a chance on. You not taking a chance on this opportunity is not working out here. Give me one more for this work with the Fool in reverse and the King in reverse. Oops, and it fell. Can I reach it with my foot? Yep. It came in the upright, so I'm going to take it in the upright. We have the Seven of Swords here. So you're called to move strategically. There is some deceptive energy, and the deceptive energy is surrounded by a work energy. You're going to have to make a sacrifice. And this sacrifice might be you. The universe is saying, might be you're going to be called to leave a job. And you leaving this job is going to allow you now to move strategically into this shifting, into this new paradigm. Why is this? What is this sacrifice about? Coming on the fence is the Four of Swords. So there is something that you've been praying about, hoping about, wishing upon. You might want a new job. You might want a new abundance in your life, better resources, a job that pays you much better. The package is the remuneration package is much better. You're called to call this job, call a spade here. Job is not serving you with the King of Swords and the Fool here in reverse. You're called to take a risk, however, and move strategically to make the necessary sacrifices. And the risk that you might call to take in this new shift here is to shift out of a particular experience of a job not serving you into something new here. This is what you've been praying about. This job might have kept you up. Look at this. We have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. You want to work on something that will really motivates you with the Page of Wands here. Yeah? So you're called to make a sacrifice in this shifting surrounding a job. Or how about you go about doing your work? Yeah? We have transmutation. So there is an energy that you need to transmute. What is this energy? The energy is a Three of Swords. The Three of Swords come on the fence. I'm led to take it in the reverse. Whatever it is that might be hurtful or painful, you're asked to transmute that energy. Aquarius. It could be a love situation with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Someone might have left as it relates to love. Yeah? And you're called to transmute that energy. It could be even speaking about this job that you might be feel stuck in that is not true to you anymore. And you're called to transmute that energy because it causing your heartache and pain. Monday morning come for you to get up, and as a matter of fact you start feeling pain from Sunday. You don't want, and this is the energy I'm getting here. So you're called to transmute that energy. We have patience coming back into balance here. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse for patience. And you walking away, you know, Eight of Cups in reverse. You walking away from this job or this situation here as it relates to this work. You're called to not only transmute energy, but to have patience. And it's something that you're going to have to cultivate over a time. You have to sit in it. The patience, she's sitting in the lotus pose. The Eight of Cups speaks about walking away. This is in reverse. You're asked to sit in the energy of patience here because this is going to bring balance back into your life. So you might call to leave a particular job or business and to move into something different. It might not take off immediately, but you're called to cultivate patience as you work upon it because it's going to cause for you to move into an energy of completion here. Number 4 as well. 4 is out here a lot. So 4 speaks about balance, completion. What is completed here or will be completed in this shifted? Balance in reverse. I just said balance. The Two of Pentacles. But I'm not hearing balance for this Two of Pentacles. If you look behind there, you see how the sea is behind. It's very rough. It's very topsy-turvy. It's in the reverse. I'm feeling that is a completion of out of an energy of a rough sea situation, of a seesaw situation here. Give me one more with this Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Swords coming in reverse. You're coming out of this energy here. Whatever that was bothersome, whatever, if it could be a job, predominantly is a work. Whatever work you might be doing, you were praying about, you have to make some sacrifice to remove yourself from and transmute the energies to come out of this heartbreaking situation resulting from this job, to sit into patience. Completion is coming in. Moving away from stormy situation, rough situation, moving away from being up at night, worrying, crying, praying, because you're over here praying, initially, You're getting what you want. Yeah? Nine of Swords in reverse. Wise woman. And this is whether you're male or female. She's pregnant. The image on here, she's pregnant. So she's pregnant with a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and in and overstanding moving forward here. And this is now you coming into some sort of a blessings moving forward in this time of the shifting. Yeah? Because you will be going through your volcanoes. You'll be going through your earthquake over here. You have been going through, some negative, uncomfortable energies that you had was to maneuver yourself out of and make some sacrifices here, praying about and transmuting some energy. You're coming into wisdom right now. You have garnered some wisdom. You see, you're coming back into balance here with the Six of Pentacles being here. He has a scale. This is a scale jumping out to me right now, and he's having enough to feed those who are there, to assist others. So in this time of this shifting, I'm feeling like you are now going through a situation where you're learning a lot, you're gaining a lot of wisdom, so much so that you're going to know in this time of shifting that is going to cause a lot of chaos and worry and fear. You're going to be so wise in your knowing because you have gone through this, that you're going to be able to assist others. Fruition here. Whatever you want is coming into fruition. So you see, in this time of shifting, you're going to be on the side of coming into fruition. We have the King of Wands here in reverse. And why is the King of Wands here in reverse? Debt. So is the debt to any lack, the debt to any earthly thing that might have not been working out for you. You're coming into fruition. You're coming into Prosperity, you're being able to sustain yourself. Fruition, she has a lot of fruits full of, on her head there in a basket. So you have gone through your dark night of the soul. You have gone through your earthquake, your volcanoes. You have gone through all of this here. In this shifting, now you're now balanced, you're patient, and you're completing a cycle here. You're transmuting energy. You're leaving job, people, place, and things that is not serving you anymore. This is a sacrifice you have to make. You pray about this, you meditate about it, you journal about it. Now you're transmuting the energy and you emerging, being wise. Now it's time for you to be fruitful here. Joy. Need I say more? Joy. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for joy? I just hear limitation. Limitations. You're moving out of limitations. The Tower in reverse here. Yeah? So you're moving out of limitations. Why is the Tower in reverse here for joy? The Sun. So you're coming into the clarity. You're coming into clarity. There is no more delay here. Limitations with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower here in reverse. You're not, you might have avoiding stuff here. Whatever it is that you might have been avoiding is coming into clarity. And that clarity is going to bring joy for you here, my beautiful divine Tauruses. Yeah. Aquarius. Sorry, I just got done doing Taurus. Aquarius. You see a pause? I said, no, it's Aquarius. Aquarius. So my humble apologies. Yeah. So if I called you a Taurus, my apologies. So you're coming into clarity here, my beautiful Aquarius. Clarity is here. The Sun comes to revitalize, to re-energize, to re-establish. It's all about the re right now. All about re. These are some beautiful energies here, but there's a level of sacrifice that you might be wondering and pondering about, praying about at night time, might be up at night time. You're going to move outside of it. Things are going to come back into alignment. Just be patient with yourself. We have patience here. Sit in that energy of patience, knowing that things are coming into completion in the time of this shifting. The universe wants you to know that, you're going to be leaving, you're going to evolve and emerge, be more wiser. After all of this here, death is here. So that means there are beautiful new things coming in. You're moving out of an energy of stagnation. You might have been avoiding some energies here, but whatever you might avoiding is coming into clarity with the Sun being here. That is going to result for you to be in more of a joy and blissful energy. You're shifting, and you're shifting in a way in which, yes, there might be some challenges, but at the end of the day, you're going to be joyous. That's the energy for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here, and do enjoy the rest of your week.